Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Okay, my videos is about under 10 minutes. I try my best to keep it near 10-minute mark because I understand the psychology of most majority of people. 90% of them are low attention span. Most people are pretty much ignorant. 90% of them. Okay, and so I have to basically keep it simple. Okay, sweet. Okay, common sensely. Okay. So this video is going to be about, okay, because as I go along with my videos, my evolves into something better and better and better. Okay. This video is going to be about how ratchet chicks or independent women with and without children can be a better person to improve themselves, or hoes, okay, or whores of Babylon, okay, for good men, okay. Now, okay, this is a very difficult subject for you, okay, all three of you, okay, all four of you, okay, because the fact that I've always been fucking with women when I was a kid, after I reached a certain age, like about like at least in my 25, I started talking to females. I was like a virgin boy. I was like, oh shit, I was like, I was getting rejections before that age, okay. 25 was the magic number for me, okay, and I started talking to women. They were stupid, okay, pretty much technically, it was stupid. They didn't know what the fuck they want, because they were looking at my appearance and shit, okay. I'm like, this is very shallow, okay. I have everything. I'll make them laugh. I was like, I'll go up to a female and say some shit, and I look butt-ass ugly, okay, some shit like that. That's fucked up, okay. So I kind of like cast a spell on that shit too, okay. And then I realized something. I said, wait a minute, these girls gonna get karma coming to your assholes. And so now you see these ratchet chicks almost everywhere trying to be desperate and shit like that. So this is how I'm going to tell you how to become a better woman. Most likely, most wise men will not deal with your ass, okay? And most white men will deal with your ass, okay? So you got to understand that when a person's colored, they're not going to deal with your ass. But if you go towards whites, then they will deal with your ass, because whites are really much more naive, okay? They got more money. Okay? You want money, don't you? You want money, okay? Now, the best thing for you to do is, first thing you do, what most men do, okay, they have extracurricular activities. And these activities is what you must do, okay? Since it's statistically known and shown that men are more active than women, you have to become active. You may have a nice ass body, but that's going to change when you get older, baby. Certain things is going to change. You got to have different smells. Women are the ones who have to do more thorough cleaning of their bodies rather than men do. The only thing men have to do is to wash the crack of their ass and brush their teeth the proper way. Okay? That's the most stinkiest areas, So keep their dick clean and keep the balls clean. Okay? Well, you have to do the same thing. But the only things you can't change is the pussy size. You can't change your pussy size, okay? You stretched it out. I feel sorry for you. You got to get this pussy reconstruction. That's a really big thing, okay? You got to get pussy reconstruction. And pussy reconstruction costs a lot of fucking money. So you better find out. You better find quick. Get that money somehow. You better prostitute a little bit and try to get that shit fixed up. Because most men are average, okay? And especially if you go towards the white man, he may be a little bit more smaller than blacks, okay? So you're taking a chance, okay? Extracurricular activities means basketball, sports, volleyball, jogging, running, walking, okay? Because a lot of guys that I know, we always play basketball. I'm always outside, going down the street. It's at least basketball, okay? The second thing you must do is something mentally stimulating. Most men, when they're in the house, what do you think they do? Okay? Most black men tend to just watch sports, okay? But it seems like when they have the genetic alteration with their personality, they'll play video games. Wow, video games. Wow, that's a big area right there where most women are not into, okay? Especially any highly attractive women. You have to start playing some games. Play fantasy games. Play sports that will blow your fucking mind. Stories. I met a few fine dimes who basically played video games. I was shocked, okay? I thought they had a psychological fucking problem. I was like, you wasn't. My girl Tree was like, yo. I said, I offended a few females. I said, I don't like you because you don't play those games. This bitch was playing Metal Gear Solid. And I was like, yo, I offended her, but she still gave me some. She licked my balls and teabagged me and shit, But anyhow, you have to play video games. You got to keep active, okay? Let me see. The third thing, cooking. Okay? Cooking means that you know how to cook something. You find something. You could find only 4 dishes. You only need to learn about 4 fucking dishes how to cook. I met some black females. It's very rarely. I've talked to more white women, who know how to cook. Okay, and I was like shocked. They said, "Yo, they cooking me some peanut, fucking pineapple, fucking shrimp and shit, cocktails and stuff like that." I'm like, "Yo, you cooking this? You baking this? You baking me lasagna? Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You baking me lasagna and stuff? What's this? I've never tasted this thing before." I met this last chick I was with. She knew how to cook. But of course, I feel bad because she fucked it up. Okay, she taught me some secret techniques and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm shocked that she made the bacon this way. Okay, I don't really like bacon. Okay, but you have to learn how to cook. Being active, playing some games, mental games. Okay, video games particularly, and fantasy. It has to be fantasy because a lot of females are pretty limited. They don't want to talk about Spider-Man. Comic. See, the video game is right in the same section as comic books or some kind of fantasy world. Because a lot of guys are into Star Trek. The smart guys are into Star Trek, okay? Because a lot of black men don't tend to. They're not really interested in Star Trek, okay? But, a lot of lighter middle class, middle colored men, they like the Star Trek. Everybody, Star Trek is very popular, okay? Okay, let me see. What else you need to do, okay? That's what y'all ratchet chicks have to do. It's not that much. Men don't expect a lot of things, okay? Sexuality, you got to watch a couple porn and know how you act on the porn, okay? Look at it. So I see it, all the things you needed to know, okay? I think the active... video games, cooking food, sexuality. Okay, these things must be learned. Okay, you might have to get a pussy reconstruction because that's very important to men. When you want to fuck and you don't feel good down there, what you see got? What you see got? Let's say that's the only thing that's fucking wrong with you, right? Your pussy stink and shit. You got fucking warts and shit. He looking inside your pussy like a fucking gynecologist and shit. And that's the only thing that's wrong with you. You're screwed. You're technically screwed. You gotta change your whole pussy. You gotta change the whole pussy layout there. That's gone. It's busted. It's busted wide the fuck open. I've spoken to gynecologists. I thought it was no kind of way. There has to be in a way. You gotta get all that shit scraped out. You gotta get the whole entire cow fucking muscle out of there and shit. Okay. There's no need for conjugal muscles anymore because you got bumps and fucking herpes in the pussy and shit. And then you got all these qualities. That's fucked up. That's like a curse and shit. You playing games and shit. I can't lick your pussy and shit. Okay, that's fucked up. Okay, but that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, so that's what y'all got. Ratchet chicks and chicks and y'all women with kids. You gotta submit. There ain't no bitching and shit. When a man wants to, all he wants is a fucking video game or some shit, and he wants you to cook some patties and rice patties or something like that. What the fuck are you bitching for? If the man says you shouldn't spend your money on that, you better listen to that nigga. You better listen to that cracker too, man. What the hell is your problem? You gonna argue with a man about some phone or some shit, and if he says he don't want you on the phone, oh, that's another thing too. That's number 17, okay? Yeah, that's 8 equals 8. You gotta get rid of them niggas, okay? Ain't no man gonna trust you, especially a good man, and you said you trying to change, get rid of them niggas. They ain't no cousins. I don't trust no women with men in their phone. Once I see that you blocking your phone, and I'm trying to search for pictures and shit, because I can analyze a motherfucker there. You said you have cousins, 2 cousins. I don't get it. I don't separate. I said, I don't trust you until you get rid of your fucking family members. I'm not stupid. I know how women fuck their own family members. You think I'm stupid or some shit? I don't trust no bitch, no hoe, no ratchet chick, okay? All right, so that's a lot of shit. That's hard to do. All them fucking topics are hard to do. Video games, food, sex, pussy reconstruction, okay, activities or something like that. You got to change all that stuff. Men socializing, you got to change a whole bunch of shit. That's too much. The least thing you can do for a man is be a second fiddle type of mistress. But your pussy got to be good, though. You ain't got no pussy. It's all blown the fuck out. Thank you very much for listening to my videos, brothers and sisters of light and dark. That's hard. I know it's hard. It's a fucked up curse, but that's what it is. You already cursed with bleeding and shit. You can't stop that, okay? But that's all I gotta say. You might as well just be alone and think about all the shit that you did to good men. You rejected too many of them. The more you reject, the more your curse is even worse, okay? Okay, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace and love. Peace. Under 10 minutes.